Ahoy my hatchlings, and welcome to another episode of Autocraft. And today we have oh, I don't have any rockets in my hand. And today we have three things that I want to go ahead and get done. So, first, we're going to go ahead and build ourselves 2 shops. Then we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a raid farm. And lastly, we are going to go ahead and extend out the mountains down this entire range. And I am super excited about everything we have in this episode. But first, let's take care of those shops. So I want to go ahead and make sure that by the end of the season, our shopping is completely full up with all these nice and interesting builds. So I'm going to go ahead and build 2 shops. But I think I need to go ahead and clear this area to start building ourselves a road that's going to connect to the Dragon King's castle. All the way over here, through this forest, which we're going to have to take down, and then up into this road. So let's just jump right into that and get rid of this forest. And just like that, the forest is gone, and we now have ourselves a road for the southern part of the shopping district. And, well, eventually this is going to go right up into the king's castle. But I did have to put in this little hook here, where it sort of swings around, because originally I had it just going straight. But it made this area here so big in the backside, on the south right here, it made this area so big that it didn't seem like it was going to get used properly, so I just swung it out a little bit. But we have the materials here for our 2 shops, so let's just go ahead and hit our first little hyperspeed build mode. And just like that, we now have ourselves 2 little shops. So we have an ink shop here, which, I mean, it should be, okay. I probably should just jumped and floated down. So, I mean, it's an ink file with, you know, like a big feather pen. And then we have this little pickle shop right here, which isn't quite done. I have these things in here that I need to stick up on the sign. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah, also I have a bunch of redstone supplies because I started taking down the machine, but I haven't finished that yet, but I need to get to work on like actual work. What's gonna be the best way to get up here? Can I just nope. No, fly, please, fly, thank you. And just like that, we now have the sign up here. Now in hindsight, this thing doesn't look super great from this angle. It's meant to be looked a little bit further away, and putting it here was probably not the best spot, but I didn't want to put it here where it has a bunch of terrain height difference, and I didn't want to put it over there because it would have the pickle would have the same direction as the feather, and that would just look a little bit odd. So, you know, maybe putting it here wasn't quite the best choice, but that's not the point. Now you're probably asking, of all the shops I could build, why did you build a pickle shop? And well, it's simple. You see, I needed a lot of light green dye for those mountains over there, so I made a pickle farm. We've gone ahead and built this little pickle farm off camera, and it's a cute little thing. Just uses a little shifting floor. Designed it myself, and it's not the most efficient, but it gets the job done. And it was nice and easy to make. But this thing has been running, making us lots of pickles, which should be more than enough, not only to fill our shop, but to go ahead and build the mountains. And just like that, the pickle shop is now stocked. I do need to put an ender chest over here, though. Let me grab one quickly. Just stick one there. There we go. Also, I will fill up the ink shop. I haven't done that yet. I didn't have quite as much ink in my stock as I thought I did, so I need to go ahead and gather some. Also, I did actually stock up the Vol shop now. There were a couple questions on what this actually was, and I completely never got around to stocking it. But what we need to do next is we need to finish gathering all the materials for this mountain range. And we have some of them already. And we have we have the sea of shulker boxes. And well, we need a lot of stuff, and fortunately, we can actually get most of the rest of the stuff that we need in the shopping district directly, which is great. So, first up is Asta's little shop over... nope. Okay, there we go. Is Asta's little shop right here. This is a new little thing, and both of us needed a lot of materials from the other, so we just decided to make a one-for-one trade, in which I would get quartz and blackstone, and he would get 6 shulker boxes of gray wool. Where's the other shulker box? There it is. So, just toss the diamond into the hopper, in which case that'll be our stuff, and we can take these boxes directly, but I actually don't have enough shulker boxes on me, so let me go grab some. Okay, I went ahead and grabbed myself some more shulker boxes, and we need 5 shulker boxes of quartz, and 4 shulker boxes of blackstone. Now, it said we could just take the whole shulker box, but if we do that, we need to replace it. So let me just stick some shulker boxes in my inventory and see how this goes. Did I pick up the blackstone? I don't think I did. Okay, I think I broke it. Did I break it? I thought it said to take the shulker box. Yeah, if you take an entire shulker box, please provide your own box. Taking the box... What? Asta, I'm confused! I am very confused! Am I just supposed to... Okay, so I might have broken this. Okay, so I think we actually need to just take the stuff out directly and place it into the box, and then we'll break the thing. So I need the space in my inventory, so let's toss all 6 shulker boxes into here. And now we should have enough room. We should be able to take the full thing of blackstone. And yep, there we go. Okay, so that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, we got our quartz and blackstone from Asta, but now we need to go over to Clumsy's shop because I should have grabbed the shulkers. What was it, Terp? Let me grab the shulkers. Now that I have the shulkers, we're going to go into Clumsy's shop. Now, Clumsy isn't really playing on the server anymore, but I'm really tired and I don't want to go ahead and gather the 5 shulker boxes of material that I need for this. So we are just going to buy out a significant portion of the store and just recolor it to the appropriate color. But we need 5 boxes of this stuff. Okay, that is 5 shulker boxes of terracotta, and technically I didn't completely clear out his store. He still has some right there, but yeah, I did buy a lot of it. But I really don't want... I'm so tired. I don't want to try and mine this stuff. I just want to get these mountains done. But it's 1 diamond for 2 stacks. I bought 5 shulkers minus 1, so that is 125 plus 10 is 135 stacks. Minus 1 is 134. Divided by 2 is 67? So 67 diamonds is what I owe them. And with that, we have basically almost all the materials we need. We have all of our stone stuffs, we have all of our green stuffs, we have our little detail blocks with the black stones, the lava, and the deep slate, but we're missing a key bit, which is shown by this giant hole in the shulker monster. And that is, we need a lot of glass for the volcano. And when I say a lot of glass, I mean a lot of glass. Also, I forgot I changed my skin. I need to change that back. Whoopsie. But we need a lot of glass. A lot of glass. 557 stacks of glass to get all the parts we need. And, you know, I've realized I've been pushing myself really hard to get this stuff done. And I was going to try and do the raid farm today, but that's just not going to happen. I just don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I'm already way behind because I had an awful week. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and break this time-lapse up into 2 segments. First, we're going to do the mountain here with this area right here. Smooth that all out, make it all nice. And then next week, we're going to go ahead and do the mountain range and the volcano. And next week we'll also go ahead and get the raid farm done and a villager trader, because the little trader I have is not remotely capable of getting the amount of glass that we need. But with that, let's just jump right in to hyperspeed build mode and get started on this mountain range. Of hyperspeed build mode, and look at these mountains. Now, this isn't as much as I've wanted to get done originally, and there is actually some glass that I need to put over here. Of course, I don't have the glass yet, so I'll do that next time. But look at these mountains, they go up so high, and I'm just really happy with how this whole thing looks. And now we have this area to build the castle in, and that's really exciting, but we have so much more work ahead of us. This took me quite a bit of time, but the fun thing is, oopsie, I need more rockets. The fun thing is, I can actually fly inside of here. Let's see if I do it correctly this time. Oh, nope. You can fly around inside of here. Look how big this area is. Oh, this is so huge. Unfortunately, it stops right here, but then it would go even further if it went through there. But, oh, wait, I suppose it's not perfectly lit up in some places. That's annoying. How do I get back? Yeah, there's the exit. But yes, we now have ourselves a continuation of this really nice and big mountain range, and I'm just really excited about this mid-season project and how it's going. It's a lot of work, but I can't wait to see this mountain range extend all the way to the sea. It is going to be amazing. But there is something I want to show you before we end this episode. And that is what rusticdragon have done to the starter town. And they haven't quite finished this area over here. I don't know what they're planning to do over here. But they've built all these trees and they've built up this area. And this area looks so beautiful. And I just wanted to draw some attention to that. Also, Alpen has finally built her starter base. And it is... I love it. That's not how words work, but I absolutely love it. I love the way Alpen builds. Just the detail that she puts inside of her builds is really just incredible, and she has so much detail in the interiors, and it's just really great. Like I love these, like, look, glow frames for couch edges, and it's great, and I love this. I love the way she builds and all the detail, all the various blocks. Like, I build at a very large scale, but I don't build that detail, but she builds so well at this small scale with all this detail that I really wish I could do. But it just looks fantastic, and I just really wanted to show that off. She should be having this come out in an episode soon, so please go check that out when it comes out. But with that, oh dear, it's nighttime. But with that, thank you so much for watching my hatchlings, and I will see you next time on the next episode of Autocraft. Bye bye!